Yo guys, welcome back. It is the final Naruto review. Well, we're gonna do the full series review, but the full individual volume review for Naruto. At least post time skip, because at some point in the future I am gonna go back and read through all of pre-time skip Naruto. I just kind of have that as not really a set piece, but more so just for my collection, since I already watched the anime all the way through for that. But yeah, for post-time skip Naruto, this is going to be the final episode, which I am really excited because, yeah, it's so, growing up, Naruto was always seen as just a massive series. Now, for me, growing up, also, I wasn't really introduced to other longer series. I didn't really know what One Piece was, but I knew what Naruto was, because Naruto, I feel like, is more popular than One Piece. It's far more mainstream, I think. So that might have to do with why, but Naruto is one of the first, big series that I did start watching. And it always just seemed just so massive because you had to get through the original Naruto and then, post-time skip Naruto Shippuden. But it's just crazy to me. I never thought, I knew, I could finish it. But actually being there since the beginning, watching Naruto, the first episode, and then picking up all of the manga, and then being here at the end. I know I do in my video description, or not descriptions, but yeah, video descriptions, I do usually put if you guys go in there and read it, there's usually some extra information and stuff that I'm telling the viewers. And in the last one, I definitely brought this up a bit, but it's just such a surreal feeling of accomplishment, to be honest. It's this is the end of Naruto, and it's just crazy because I thought that I would get here at some point, but I didn't think I'd, be one of those people that can say, I've finished Naruto, I've seen all of Naruto, let alone being a person that said, I've read Naruto all the way through. Well, technically I haven't, because I haven't read pre-time skip, but you know what I mean. It's just super crazy to me, and, yeah, so today we are going to be finishing up the series, and yeah, so we got volume 71 here, which looks pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that, I know that some volumes actually have, names, and I'm pretty sure the title of this volume is I Love You Guys. I believe that is true. So yeah, as you can see, got Kakashi in the back with Team 7, and they're all fighting, so they have to fight Kaguya now, since she came in at the end of the last volume when Madara blew up or whatever. And then in volume 72, as you guys can see, Naruto as the Hokage. So yeah, this is the final volume here. I was debating for a while whether or not I was gonna read or watch Boruto. More so, I was probably gonna read it. I don't think I'm going to buy it, because I feel like there's just so much other stuff worth picking up over Boruto. And I heard, apparently the beginning is okay, and then you have to read through several volumes until it starts to get good again. And I don't want to buy something that I'm not going to enjoy, even though it is an extension of my favorite series, or not my favorite series, who knows, but one of my favorite series. I don't think I'm going to pick it up and do reviews on it. If I ever get the Shonen Jump app in the future, if I ever do that, I might read it digitally just to see how I like it, if they have it on there. But as far as picking it up physically, I don't think I'm going to. And yeah, I'm just gonna have Naruto in my collection. I don't really care about Boruto, to be honest. I mean, I heard about what's happening right now with like aliens and like high-tech ninja stuff. I just don't care. I mean, I feel like the whole ninja concept has been like sort of, gone out the window, and I don't know. Right now, it's sort of going a little off the rails right now because they're literally fighting a god. But I mean, they still have like the ninja aspect, but now, they're using like high-tech stuff. I just don't care. So, yeah. I haven't rambled on enough. I think it's about time that we hopped into this right now. And, yeah, guys, I'm gonna hop right into these, and I'll catch you guys here in a minute. Okay, guys, so where I'm at now, chapter 682, and Black Zetsu just, sort of explained everything about how he had been manipulating. Oh, a piece of dust flew by. How Black Zetsu had been manipulating literally everything from the shadows for hundreds of years until one day Kaguya would be brought back. And so everything is explained that they used a planetary construction, her suns, and sealed her away, and then she became the moon. But he explained how when he had manipulated Hagoromo's sons, or his son Indra, after, he had been, how Ashura had been chosen over Indra, he manipulated Indra into, like, becoming a bad guy, sort of, and then, the Uchiha clan and all that was created, so, the stone tablet, Black Zetsu messed with that, so basically making it say that the infinite Tsukiyomi is the way to save the Uchiha, and that's how he manipulated Madara. But also, the way Madara had survived when, when Hashirama killed Madara, he did kill Madara, but what happened was Madara used the Izanagi, and his right eye was destroyed, but in turn he was able to make it to where that never happened, pretty much. So he was able to survive, and apparently he had bit off a piece of Hashirama, so he had like his flesh and used that to fix his own wounds, and then in turn he like gained the Rinnegan and summoned the Gedo statue, and then, since the Gedo statue was summoned, the white Zetsu were a byproduct of that. And what the white Zetsu are just people who were put underneath the infinite Tsukiyomi in the past. But of course, artificial white Zetsu were also created during the Ninja War by Kabuto. Was it by Kabuto or Tobi? I can't remember. But yeah, so all of that's explained in how Black Zetsu, his whole plan, he made it seem like Madara was, he was like Madara's will, but that wasn't true. He was actually, Kaguya's will, rather. And he also made it to where he led Kabuto to Madara's body, so he purposely made it to where Kabuto would bring Madara back. So he'd been manipulating everything from the shadows. We thought Madara was 200 IQ when he was like, getting to Obito with all the Rin stuff. Nah. Black Zetsu out here, the one manipulating Madara into doing all that. So Madara is like nothing compared to like Black Zetsu's galaxy brain moves here. And yeah, so after he explained all that, Kaguya also is trying to like get all of her power back, and so the divine tree or whatever, the Ten Tails, isn't necessarily, it's not necessarily just the tree, but it's also, I guess, supposed to be like Kaguya in a sense, like the Ten Tails. I don't know exactly how to explain. I guess the Ten Tails is Kaguya, if that makes sense. I don't know how exactly, but it's supposed to be her trying to gather all the chakra back into one vessel, or back to her. So, okay, so I just made it to chapter 686, and yeah, a lot is happening. So Naruto and Sasuke and Kakashi and Sakura, also Obito is working alongside them now, are trying to take down Kaguya, obviously, but Kaguya has like time space manipulation, so like she's able to teleport and like create different dimensions and stuff, which is pretty insane. So she takes Sasuke, or well, actually, before she does that, Naruto has an idea of how to beat her, and it's one of the funniest things that I've ever seen. What he does is he does the reverse harem jutsu, where it's just a bunch of the dudes. So I think that's probably like Sai, and that's Jugo or whatever. So I don't recognize anybody else, but yeah, it's really funny. And then as you can see down here, what Sakura is saying, and just everybody's reaction, it's so funny. And then on here, it actually works, and because she gets distracted and Naruto punches her right in the face or something. It's such a Naruto thing to do, like they're in like a life or death situation, and the only way he was able to land a hit on her is by using basically the sexy jutsu. Oh my god, I laughed out loud when I saw that, and just seeing Sakura's reaction. And, like, you could see Kaguya's face, like, she's surprised. And then you could just see Kakashi and Sakura. And just, Sasuke is just like, what? It is very funny. I really like that. It was so unexpected, because Naruto's like, okay, Sasuke, I've got a really good idea. And then just does that. It's, oh my god, it's... Me telling you guys about it doesn't do it justice. Like, just reading through it and that being so unexpected, what a great moment. And yeah, I loved that. But now Kaguya takes Sasuke into like another dimension, so they're having to, well, Kakashi and Sakura are having to supply Obito with chakra so that he can continue to use the Kamui, or more so Sakura using her 100 healings, but they're having to supply Obito chakra to use his Kamui to jump dimensions with, well, he does it like within his own like time space, but he's able to open up a portal within Kaguya's portal, I guess, and then jump to like double jump over to like their, I don't know. So, but they end up finding Sasuke, and now they have to go back to Naruto. And Naruto used like a giant doppelganger jutsu, so there's like a bunch of them. I'm pretty sure, yeah, the Uzumaki barrage. So there's just a bunch of Narutos, all with a six-path sage, and yeah, they're fighting her, Kaguya, and now that Sasuke is back, I'm guessing they're finally gonna be able to maybe stop her, because Naruto has the light power, and then Sasuke has the shadow power, and they both have to work together and do some sort of like jutsu together in order to stop Kaguya, which is kind of crazy because she isn't able to, or she is able to not only sense where chakra is because of her Byakugan, but also because of her crazy Rinne Sharingan, she's able to like nullify any jutsu. So really the only thing that works on her is taijutsu, or like some sort of, like Naruto used the sexy jutsu thing as like a diversion. So that really is the only things that'll work on her. Similar to Madara, because, you know, he had the six paths. So, yeah. Him and Sasuke are gonna have to pull off something crazy if they're gonna defeat Kaguya. Because, yeah, she's... We thought Madara, six paths, was crazy. Kaguya is just insane. So, yeah, I don't know what's about to happen, obviously, but yeah, they gotta pull off something big if they're gonna beat her here. At the end of the volume here, Obito sacrifices himself. He dies because, you know, Kaguya is shooting these rods at Naruto and Sasuke, or Sakura, somebody, and Obito and Kakashi come running in, and they're gonna act as like body shields. And so these rods come, and one of them hits Obito, but before it hits Kakashi, Obito uses the Kamui to erase it, or not erase it, but send it to another dimension so that Kakashi doesn't get hit, but Obito gets hit right in the chest and he dies. So, but before he does though, he comes back as like a ghost or something and like passes on his Sharingans to Kakashi. So now Kakashi has both Mangekyo Sharingans, and he awakens the Susanoo. Kakashi's Susanoo is freaking sick. If I remember correctly, it's like a light blue one. So that's really awesome. And so I don't know if technically that's also Obito's Susanoo, or if it's actually just Kakashi's, because I mean they're Obito's eyes. So if it was, I'm pretty sure it's technically Obito's Susanoo, but Kakashi, Obito never used it, so I guess it's Kakashi's. Anyway, or it's Kakashi's now at least. So yeah, but he used shurikens. Like his Susanoo has like shurikens, but they're Kamui shurikens. So I guess when he throws it, it like opens up a portal or something. I'm not exactly sure how it works. But at the end here, Naruto, Sasuke, and Sakura, 200 IQ, outplay Kaguya, and all three of them at the same time just punch the crap out of Kaguya from like different angles, and they like send her flying. And then at that moment, she they don't send her flying. It's more so like they come together and they use a stealing jutsu, and then like it's like the ultimate sage art planetary construction or something like that, and it comes together, and then she gets formed back into the moon, and then the moon or like giant thing gets sent right back into the sky. And so they finally managed to defeat Kaguya. But then at the end there, they also get summoned back to their dimension by Hagoromo and all of the other Kage, who at the same time did like a reverse summoning, I think. And so they summoned the four of them back to the back to their dimension, I guess. So yeah, now I mean I guess that's just kind of where the volume ends, but I'm gonna try and show you guys what happens here at the end. Let's see if I can find a cool page. Okay, so here is when Kakashi's Susanoo first gets revealed, right here, which is pretty nice. And where is it where he uses here's the Kamui shuriken. So pretty sweet. I loved this volume. It was really cool. Actually, there's one more thing I do want to show. Yeah, right here. All three of them just punching the crap out of her. Well, I don't know if they're punching her. No, they have their... Well, I mean, Sakura is. So, Sakura is dealing damage while Sasuke and Naruto are together using their sealing jutsu. So, using the shadow and the light style or whatever. But yeah, that was a crazy volume. Kaguya has been defeated, and so we'll be wrapping things up here in the next volume. And one thing I did forget to show, though, you guys may have seen it by just me holding the volume, but the backs on these volumes, we do have like a cowboy, like western looking thing, which I think this volume is really cool on the back here. Pretty sweet. I've been playing some Red Dead Redemption 2 lately, so I definitely vibe with that. And then on the back of this one, we got Naruto and Sasuke, but they're drawn like somewhat like realistically, I guess. And as you can see, it says like final volume up there. But yeah, man, that was just a crazy ending there. I kind of was expecting Kakashi's Susanoo, because I knew that he does get a Susanoo, but I wasn't sure when. And when I saw Obito was dying, I was like, so he's going to give Kakashi the Sharingans, right? And then it did happen, so pretty sweet. And yeah, so like I said, I'll be wrapping things up here in this volume. I'm currently at chapter 695. Basically, what's happened so far in this volume, now that they defeated Kaguya, all of the other Edo Tensei people, I guess, so the fourth Hokage, all the other Kage finally disappeared, and before Minato disappeared, Naruto, told him, that to tell Minato to tell his mom some stuff, So they're all gone. Also, Kakashi's Sharingan was just a temporary thing that Obito had lent him, so he no longer has the Sharingan. His DMS only lasted for like a minute, so yeah, he no longer has Sharingan either. And also now Sasuke is on some other stuff now. Like, he said that he was going to be Hokage, but now he uses the Rinnegan to trap all the Bijou in a planetary construction. And what he's going to do is he's going to destroy all the Bijou and put all the other Kage into like a Tsukiyomi or something like that, and kill all of the other Hokage or Gokage, so from all the different nations. And he's just pretty much going to try and start a revolution and like destroy Konoha and then rebuild it from the ground up, and so that he can like rule over it as, like, I don't know. He's talking about being basically some sort of crazy dictator, and he's also gonna kill all of the Bijou. But Naruto is actually now the Jinchuriki for all of the Bijou, which is pretty cool. So all of the Bijou are able to go out and like live their lives in the forest or in a cave somewhere. But Naruto, his body is able to like hold all the Bijou in it. So if they ever need to meet about something, all the Bijou can like they have a bit of their chakra in Naruto. So yeah, they're all able to talk with them between themselves or with Naruto. But Kurama, he himself is staying with Naruto, so that he can watch over everything. But yeah, freaking Sasuke is on some other stuff right now, because he and Naruto go to the waterfall of fate, or whatever it's called, like where the giant Madara and Hashirama statues are, and they're about to duke it out. And yeah, that famous like fight is about to happen where I'm at. So, and as you can see, we've got this much left up here, so a little more than half left. And I believe there's 700 chapters in Naruto, so we got 5 chapters left. Yeah, this is the final battle between Naruto and Sasuke, and I'm gonna get into this because this is about to be pretty cool. I did it, guys. I finished Naruto here. The final battle between Sasuke and Naruto was pretty cool. There was a part where Sasuke used his Susanoo, like a massive Susanoo versus Naruto's giant Kurama, I guess. I'm going to see if I can find that for you guys. So, yeah, here it is right here. Pretty cool, as you can see. I mean, just the massive beasts fighting. And then there was a part where yeah, there, right here. But what happens is Sasuke, he has all of the Bijou trapped, and he contains that chakra in there, and he implants the chakra into the Susanoo. So it's basically like almost like a 10-tail Susanoo. What he does, like, he uses the Susanoo as a vessel for all of the other tailed beasts' chakra, and it's just super powerful. But yeah, it's pretty crazy looking right here. So yeah, but the volume does get wrapped up with Sasuke and Naruto. They both pretty much destroy each other. They're like on the brink of death, and at the end here, Naruto uses the last of his chakra to do a Rasengan, and Sasuke uses the Amaterasu on his Chidori, and they come together and they blow off each other's arms, but they talk, and Sasuke gives up on his thing, and they're both lying there with like no arms. So what ends up happening is Tsunade creates these artificial arms using the first Hokage's cells, similar to how Madara did to Toby to like revive him, and during that whole thing. So because part of Obito's body was artificial using Hashirama cells. So yeah, that's what they have, new arms at the end here though. So I was expecting there to be more context, but Kakashi becomes Hokage, and then we see bits into Boruto later on here, and yeah, we see Naruto has become Hokage, and there's Boruto and the next generation of ninja. But like I said, I thought there was going to be more, because I know in the show they do like a whole wedding thing, and like between Naruto and what's her name, Hinata, and like all of that, it's explained better in the show. So I might go watch those episodes at some point. But yeah, this is a really cool page here, because we get the new Kage and stuff here. And Darui becomes the Bright Kage, and obviously we have Gaara, but Naruto is the 7th Hokage, which is pretty sweet. And the volume ends, there's like Boruto does some graffiti at the end here on like the Hokage things. And if you guys notice here, it's the Straw Hat Pirates logo. So that's a little nice nod to One Piece there. But yeah, Naruto is over. So you guys can probably tell based on what I'm wearing and also my upload schedule that it's actually been a few days since I was gonna upload this video. It's currently Monday, and I didn't upload this video when I was supposed to, just because some family stuff came up, and it kept me from being able to upload and whatnot for a few days, because we were super busy with some other stuff. And yeah, anyways, I ended up filming most of the video, as you guys saw, and I forgot to even do an intro. So or not an intro, an outro. So I'm here to finish the video. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. This is the final Naruto review, which is pretty crazy. And yeah, so now that I'm going back into school tomorrow, there's gonna be probably less videos on the channel, just because I'm gonna be busy, but I'll try and upload when I can. We do have a dope manga haul coming this week, because me and my brother went to Books A Million earlier today, so I got a few things that I was looking for, and also something came in the mail. My brother grabbed a few things too, so he'll be on the channel, and we'll do a manga haul here soon, probably this week or weekend or something. Probably have an anime review out soon also. So we do have some more content coming soon. And yeah, guys, just thanks for watching. And be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. So yeah, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.